this hair is starting to get a bit out of control, man. But anyways, of course, welcome back. Alright, hope you're all good. You join me getting ready for the gym just now. The back today is definitely, it's improved. Like, I'm happy that it's kind of improved, to be fair. Like, I was getting pretty concerned. Like, just now it's definitely still there. I can feel it like getting up and down, but it's like mega stiff, and the only way to kind of describe it is it feels bruised, right? Now, I know you can get a bruise in like your knee or a bruise in like your arm or something, like a bruise in your lower back. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't, then it's kind of hard to explain, I suppose. But that's the only way I can kind of describe it, like a bruise on my lower back. So it's not the most like amazing, nice feeling to have, you know what I mean? But it's going away. I think it's kind of on the mend, but I just need to kind of give it time now. Like with training and that just now, I'm going for push today. I'm training push, but I'm of course being sensible, i.e. I'm not going for like pure crazy PBs or like pushing heavier load, none of that kind of stuff. Just kind of keeping what I've been doing, if not a little bit lighter, just to kind of avoid any sort of added strain, you know what I mean? Like no arch in my back at all when it comes to pressing, all that kind of stuff. So we'll be sensible, which is it's easy to say. Like when it comes to training, you don't really want to be sensible. Like sometimes, like you kind of want to push yourself as hard as you can, of course. So when you have to sort of pull back a little bit, you're like, oh, okay, this is a weird one. I just watched that video back and see my hair, man. Like I don't know what was happening here. It was pure sticking up. I've kind of flattened that a bit, so I've not got a pure quiff going on. But you'll notice I'm obviously on the phone again. I'm not on the cameras now. I'm not going to use my main camera just now. Reason being, try to set it up in the car. You need to put this mad like suction cup thing on the windscreen, and you need to like lean over the seats. And I don't even want to risk it, man. I don't even want to like go at a pure awkward angle and possibly like do something to my back, you know what I mean? So that might sound stupid, like Aiden, you're literally leaning over a car seat, you're not going to pure damage your back, but trust me, like I feel like one wrong move and this back's gone, man. So I need to be sensible until it at least feels stable. It's feeling better, it's feeling good. It's just feeling really, really fragile in certain positions. Like getting up and down, it feels like, oh, that feels weird. Walking now, fine. Up and down the stairs, fine. So I'm like, right, okay, this is progress, because when it first happened, get up the stairs, man. You should have seen the state of me, man. It was actually embarrassing. But we're obviously on the mend, getting there, but in for push today, and hopefully nothing goes wrong. But so I told Finn how I was feeling in my checking, obviously with the back and all that, and updated him this morning. And I was honestly waiting for him to say like, take more time after the gym, and I'd just been like, please Finn, like, please, no. Like the thought of taking more time just now, like, I just don't want to, man. Like I know obviously it's an injury, it's like you need to be sensible. Like, I can't go back and do RDLs and like bent over rows. Like I understand that, but like push stuff I should be alright to do, man. Like arm stuff alright to do, delt stuff fine. Some leg things I'll need to be careful, I think, but at the same time, like, I can be in the gym just now. It's an injury that I can work around. That's the way that I'm kind of looking at it. Like when it comes to an injury, you can always find ways to sort of like work around things. Like it's not always going to be like, okay, I've got a sore toe, or I've got an injured toe, or a broken toe, so I can't do a push movement, or I can't do a bicep curl, all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So there's things that I can do, like 100%. So my thought process is just go in the day, see how it's feeling with push, because it obviously doesn't really, it's not direct back work. See how it kind of feels like with bracing, all that kind of stuff, and then basically go from there. If it is like bad and painful with bracing and all this kind of stuff, then different story, we can reassess, but I don't think it will be, because as I said, getting up and down is my kind of only issue. Like walking up and down the stairs is fine, just walking in general is fine, so it should be alright, as long as there's kind of no like excessive back arch, all that kind of stuff, which there shouldn't be anyway. I don't really do crazy back arching in my presses, man, so it should be fine. So yes, I'll update you when I'm at the gym. I might do a kind of like wee post-workout posing. Now, posing isn't, it feels alright, doesn't feel painful, but it's kind of uncomfortable afterwards, if you know what I mean. So I might do a bit of posing like end of the session. I've got the mics in the boot that kind of attached to the phone, so I'll just kind of do it via the phone today. This is the vlog, the phone vlog, the phone POV, whatever you want to call it, man. POV. But we'll get to the gym and then basically go from there. But unfortunately, no car chat today because I don't want to lean over and put the thing up in the windscreen because I just know for a fact I'd do something and don't need that just now. Alright, so I'll catch you at the gym. Right, we have arrived at the gym. See, to be fair, I'm actually looking forward to it. Like, I hate being off training, and when I had to leave the gym on Saturday, I'm literally sat there thinking, right, okay, this is it, man. I'm going to be off training again for like probably a week plus because my back's absolutely done in. But I'm just like glad that I can actually get back in. I was waiting for Finn to just say take time off. I've been like, you're kidding me on, like, no again. So I'm glad that he's kind of like backed the whole decision of like get in the gym, do what you can, you know what I mean? So we'll get in. I might take some clips of training. If I do, probably a different format because it's like obviously on the phone. I'll need to kind of record it a bit of a different angle, all that kind of stuff. So I do put clips in the video. It will be a kind of a new format. It might be alright, it might not be, but we'll find out. So I don't expect any like pure crazy PBs and like pure mega high intensity stuff because I'm just going to try and be relatively safe. Now if it feels fine, it doesn't feel mega bad doing certain things, and of course I'll stick to the kind of usual weight. But if I need to pull back a little bit, I'm not going to be scared to pull back because I just need to be sensible. This is week 3 of prep. If we get all this bad stuff out the way now, that could be me like on the kind of 16-17 weeks of like consistent pushing and like feeling good, you know what I mean? So we'll get it out of the way just now, then get back to kind of proper work afterwards. But of course I'll do what I can to the best of my ability in this session anyway. But I will try and get some kind of post-workout posing clips at the least, if not like actual training clips, but you'll find out shortly. Right, session ticked off, and honestly I needed that, man. That was good. Like my back wasn't sore like doing any presses of that. I kept my back completely flat on like every press. Like I don't have like a pure crazy arch doing like say an incline press or like a flat press or pec deck, whatever. It's always relatively flat anyway, but I was like mentally focused on, right, okay, my back has to be like flat against this bench, which it was. So I dropped the weight in a few things. But kind of like internal stimulus and like feeling in general, it just felt really good, and I had a really like positive session, if that makes sense. And then after, jumped in the posing room, and see, to be fair, I wasn't like I wasn't like, oh, I hate this, this is looking bad. Like, it actually looked pretty decent, man. Like for where I am just now, I was 86.4 kilos this morning, right? So heaviest I've been was 101.4, 101.5 I think it was. So from my heaviest, I'm down like what, 15 kilo, and honestly, like I'm actually starting to feel like I've got a bit of shape about me, you know what I mean? My legs don't feel amazing, I can't lie, but again, I've kind of been off ill, haven't trained consistently for a while anyway, so chances are they won't look as kind of like full or like big, so to speak, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, it might come back, it might not. Where they are just now, it's not a pure like a bad position. That I'll put the posing room kind of video up just now, or I'll put it up at some point in this video. Like, they don't look pure bad, but at the same time, I'm like, I wish they were obviously bigger. At the same time, I can wish everything was bigger, but at the same time, I just need to kind of go, do you know what? I'm happy with where I am just now, because I actually am, to be fair. Like, I've made a lot of progress in the past 2 years anyway. Like, I'm so glad that I actually stuck to a proper gaining phase for a long time, rather than just like, right, okay, gain, diet. Like, I feel like if you actually want to see some decent progress in your physique, you genuinely have to just apply yourself to like a gaining phase for a long period of time. Like, just embrace being fluffy. Like, genuinely, if you're going to lift at me for one thing, right, make sure it is this. If you're wanting to get big and wanting to add size, whether you're male, female, whatever, does not matter. You have to be in a prolonged gaining phase, right? At some point, you have to go, do you know what? I'm going to get a bit fluffy. I'm going to look a little bit chubby here and there. Oh well, like who literally cares, man? Like, you've seen me, I was a genuine meatball at 101.5 kilos, man. Like, I was looking chubby, man. Well, I was looking fat, let's be real, I was looking fat. So to kind of now start coming down and like seeing what I've built, I'm chuffed with it, man. Because last time I was like lean, I was like 74 or like 75 kilos and I still had nothing to me, man. And now at 86.4, I honestly feel like 100 times better than I did at 74, 75 kilos, and that's like, what, 10 kilos heavier. Now, I'm not saying that I've gained 10 kilos of muscle or 11 kilos of muscle. Like, if I have, class, but at the same time, I don't think I have at all. But I've definitely gained like minimum like 5+ kilos, man. I know that for a fact. So no, I'm just chuffed, man. Like, with the way it's going just now, hopefully tomorrow the back is just normal again. Like, see, as the session went on, I was like feeling better and better. I was like, this is actually quite good, man. Like, I'm kind of loosening off here. It's feeling good. And in the posing room there, like, I had no pain whatsoever. Like, I sat on the floor, putting my shoes on, all that kind of stuff, taking my shoes off of my feet. Like, you know that kind of way where you like use one foot to take the shoe off, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do that at all before. Like, I had no strength whatsoever, like, in my leg or like my ankle, whatever you want to say, right? And now I can do all that kind of stuff with no pain. So I'm like, right, okay, positive. Walking out the gym, I was carrying my gym bag over my shoulder, then felt it a wee bit like kind of sort of strain on that side, but at the same time, like, doing the normal tasks now, there's no pain. So positive, that is a positive. So the main focus now is just kind of keep training consistent, but be smart. Don't do anything stupid. Like, I'm meant to have RDLs tomorrow. Am I going to do that? No, obviously not, because my back is not in a position to just jump straight back into RDLs. Like, it won't be for probably another week or so, at a minimum. And when I do get back to it, it'll be again safe, like plenty of warm-up sets. Probably drop the weight a little bit, rather than 160 kilos to like 120 or maybe just 100, whatever. I don't know, we'll find out, we'll see. But I'm going to be smart, like, over these next sort of like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like, I just need to be smart when it comes to like push training, upper training. Like, yep, everything, go for it. When it comes to lower training, like legs and that, leg extensions, cool. I'll make sure that I'm pure strapped in, so my hips are like not raising and not causing any sort of back strain. Might even use a seat belt for like a hack squat. I know that sounds pure, like, what do you mean, a seat belt for a hack squat? But like, literally strap myself into a hack squat so there's like no possibility of my lower back raising and causing strain, all that kind of stuff. Like, I need to be smart from here on out, because I can't be having my back flaring up, say 2-3 weeks out, or like something goes wrong like halfway through prep my back, or like 3/4 of the way through. Like, I'd rather just play it safe. Like, yeah, still train hard, still push myself, but when it comes to like my actual training in general, just be smarter with it, rather than just going, right, okay, I'm lifting heavier, getting more reps every week. Like, I'm gonna just pure absolutely nail myself. Like, there's no point in doing that. So aye, good session ticked off. I'm pretty chuffed, I can't lie. Like, I'm actually buzzing that went well. But yes, I'll add some clips kind of around the place, like obviously a bit further back. You know, you'll see it anyway. I'll add some clips in. I took a few clips in there. I'll add some posing clips as well. But yes, apart from that, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.